Hello students, welcome to Rofel Parivar. Myself, Professor Anjali Patel from Rofel BBA College, Vapi. Subject, Principles of Management, Subject Code 105 in your semester 1 in your first year BBA. I, Professor Anjali Patel, going to teach you a subject that is Principle of Management. Today, in this video section, we will going to cover the syllabus of Principle of Management. So, there are total 4 units in your syllabus of Principle of Management. So, first of all, let us understand what is the objective of the course. The first objective is to make students familiar with the fundamental principles of management. As you have already learned in your 12th standards, what are the fundamentals principles of management. So in this subject, that is principle of management, you are going to be familiar with this with the principles of management. Then you will acquire the knowledge about the various functional areas and their management. Various functional areas like productions, like production department, that is HR department, finance department, marketing department. So various functional areas and how to manage that department, that we will learn in this objective of the course, that is principles of management. Now we will see and we will look after the syllabus of the principles of management. The first unit number 1, that is nature and the scope of management. In that, what you will learn, that is definition of management. You know very well, hope, that management is nothing but an art of getting things done by others. Management is what? Management is an art of getting things done by others. Then you will learn the concept and you will understand the management in detail. Then you will move towards the features and the characteristics of the management. Then you will know what are the roles being performed by the manager to manage the business. So you will learn the roles of manager being performed to manage his business. Then you will have a debate that whether management is a science or art, or management is both science and art. So in that you will learn, is management a science, is management an art, or it is both. That you will learn. And then you will learn university of management. We know that management is applied in every field. So what is the university of management, where it is applied, that we will learn. And why management is considered to be a university, so that we will learn. Then we will learn the management has been a professional course. See, we know that management is one type of a professional course. So why management is considered to be a professional? And then we will learn the code of conduct being suggested by AIMA, that we will learn in detail. And then we will move towards the management thoughts in unit number 1, that is various thoughts of related to management given by the special authors like empirical. आप थॉट्स पढ़ोगे, फेडरिक टेलर साइंटिफिक मैनेजमेंट की थॉट्स पढ़ोगे, हेनरी फेरर ने मैनेजमेंट के बारे में जो जस्टिफाई किया है उसके बारे में आप समझोगे, सोशल सिस्टम अप्रोच के बारे में आप समझोगे, डिसीजन थियरी अप्रोच ऑफ मैनेजमेंट, दैट यू विल लर्न. एंड यू विल देन मूव टू सिस्टम अप्रोच एंड कंटीजेंसी अप्रोच. Students, you need to be remember that unit number 1, that is nature and the scope of management, a weightage of this unit number 1 is 30%. So just we need to start with our unit number 1. So unit number 1 mean what are the contents you are going to be studied, that I have make you cleared. After unit number 1, we will move towards our unit number 2, that is planning and decision making. You know very well what is planning. Planning is nothing but what to do, how to do, when to do, why to do, and how we will do. That is your planning. So in that you will learn what is meant by planning, its concepts and definition. Then whenever you are doing a planning, there is some process. So what is the process of planning, that will be covered in the second heading. Then you will learn the planning characteristics. We are aware that our plan should be real, our plan should be measurable. So that will covered in the characteristics of planning. Then we will learn the type and the premises of the planning. Then we learn the importance and the limitation of planning. And after that planning concept, we will learn to and we will move towards the decision making. We know that when decision making arise, when there are too many alternatives, एक से ज़्यादा alternatives होते हैं, then we need to take a decision. सो व्हाट इज मीन्ड बाय डिसीजन मेकिंग, कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है, डेफिनेशन और हाउ वी कैन टेक अ डिसीजन मेकिंग, मतलब व्हाट आर द स्टेप्स बीइंग इन्वॉल्व व्हेन वी आर टेकिंग अ डिसीजन मेकिंग. सो प्रोसेस of decision making will be covered. Then we will learn about what is the basic difference between the individual and the group decision making. So this will be covered in your unit number 2. Unit number 2 का weightage है that is 2020%. So unit number 2, that is planning and decision making, the weightage is your 20%. After unit number 2, we will move towards unit number 3, that is organizing and staffing. When things are not arranged, we need to organize it. And when human resources are being involved in our business, then we need to manage. So that is nothing but organization and staffing. So in unit number 3, you will learn how you can organize the resources of your business. And staffing, you will learn about the human resources, how you will select the employees, how you will recruit the employee, how you will manage your human resources. That will be covered in staffing. So in unit number 3, you will move towards the organizing and staffing. Now unit number 3 में you will learn the concept, definition, the process of organizing. ठीक है, तो you will learn about the concept and definition of organization, and then you will learn the process of organization, and even the most important, that is your principles of organizing. And then you will learn the organizing structure. ठीक है, what is organization structure? Organization structure is nothing but जैसे कि from top to bottom, that is a chain of command from top to bottom. तो कौन किसको respond करेगा, who will respond to whom, that is covered in organization structure. So there are various organization structure being followed by the business. There can be a line organization structure, there can be a line and staff organization structure, there can be a matrix organization structure, it can be a committee organization structure. सभी के फीचर्स होते हैं, सभी के मेरिट होते हैं, सभी के डीमेरिट होते हैं. सो दैट वी विल लर्न इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर. देन यू विल लर्न द डिपार्टमेंट, दैट इज यू नो वेरियस डिपार्टमेंट आर बीइंग देयर इन द बिजनेस. फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट है, फाइनेंशियल डिपार्टमेंट है, मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट है, एचआर डिपार्टमेंट है, प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट. सो वेरियस डिपार्टमेंट एंड इट्स बेसिस विल बी कवर्ड इन दिस टॉपिक. Then you will learn about the centralization and decentralized और उसके benefit and limitation. Centralization जहाँ पे एक ही बंदे के पास power होता है, and decentralization मतलब जहाँ पे एक से ज्यादा बंदे के ऊपर power होता है. When there is a power, when there is a one hand power, एक ही person में power रहेगा decision लेने के लिए, उसको हम बोलेंगे centralization. Decentralization मतलब एक से ज्यादा person को power है to take a decision, that is your decentralization. So we will learn its benefits and limitation. Then we will move towards in unit number 3 what is meant by formal and informal organization. Informal organization is being exist in the formal organization. So we will learn about the formal and informal organization. Now you know very well that formal organization जो exist है, that is you are seen, and informal जहाँ पे आप अपने friends के साथ अपने group बनाया होगा. Trade union, the best example of informal organization. Then you will learn about the delegation of authority. Whenever you delegate your authority to other person, तो what is delegation of authority, meaning and definition उसका हम पढ़ेंगे. उसके बाद उसका process पढ़ेंगे, how you can delegate the authority. Then you will learn the principles of delegation of authority. Then you will learn what are the barriers to whenever you delegate your authority. And then we will move towards staffing. Staffing, that is how you will manage your human resources. Staffing is nothing but when to recruit, how to recruit, and at right person should be recruited at the right place at the right time. That is nothing but it's staffing. So what is the definition of staffing and its features will be covered in this topic. Then you will learn the difference between recruitment and selection and the sources of recruitment. So these are the topic which you will cover in staffing. Now the unit number 3 weightage is 25%. Organization and staffing, that is unit number 3. The weightage is 25%. After that, we will move towards our last unit, that is unit number 4. Coordination and control. First of all, we have managed a business, we have done planning, we have done organization, we have done staffing. Now we need to coordinate over the activity of the business and we need to control it. So in this unit, you will learn about the meaning of coordination, definition and types. Then you will learn the need of coordination, why coordination is being required, and what are the techniques through which you can have a coordination. Then you will learn the direction, meaning, its meanings, its definition. You will learn about the features of direction. You will learn the principle of direction. डायरेक्शन मतलब किसी को हम पार्ट शो कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, तो उसका मीनिंग हम समझेंगे, उसके डेफिनेशन हम समझेंगे, व्हाट आर द फीचर्स ऑफ डायरेक्शन एंड व्हाट आर द प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ डायरेक्शन. आफ्टर दैट डायरेक्शन वी नीड टू कंट्रोल. जैसे कि एक स्टैंडर्ड मैंने स्पेसिफाइड किया है, मेरा उसका एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस है, बट एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस से मेरा स्टैंडर्ड मैच नहीं हो रहा है, तो दैट इज अ डेविएशन. तो दैट कैन बी मैनेज थ्रू कंट्रोल. सो वी विल लर्न इट्स मीनिंग, इट्स डेफिनेशन एंड इट्स प्रोसेस. देन वी विल लर्न द वेरियस रीजन वाई कंट्रोल को एम्प्लॉयज जो है वो मना करते हैं. तो वी विल लर्न द रीजन फॉर रेजिस्टेंस टू कंट्रोल. एंड देन वी विल लर्न द मेथड, देन वी विल लर्न द मेथड्स दैट इज ऑफ TQM, दैट इज कंट्रोल की जो मेथड्स है वो हम पढ़ेंगे. तो दैट इज योर यूनिट नंबर 4 दैट यू विल बी कवर्ड. सो यू नो वेरी वेल दैट यूनिट नंबर 4 का जो वेटेज है वो 25% है. अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग द वेटेज. यूनिट नंबर 1 का वेटेज 30% यूनिट नंबर 2 का वेटेज 20%, यूनिट नंबर 3 का वेटेज 25% एंड यूनिट नंबर 4 का वेटेज जो है 25%. सो यू नो इन दिस वीडियो आई जस्ट मेक अ क्लैरिफिकेशन कि आपका सिलेबस क्या होगा एंड व्हाट आर द कंटेंट्स यू आर गोइंग टू कवर इन ईच यूनिट. सो जस्ट गो थ्रू द वीडियो एंड नाउ आई एम showing you the book which you can refer from your library, that is Principle of Management, L.M. Prasad. We will refer that book. We will refer the management VSP Rao, okay, and then there are other books also being specified for your subject. Now the further notes, you don't have to worry. Each and every unit, each and every notes of unit will be uploaded in your group, so you don't have to worry. And if that is so, just go through the video related to syllabus of your Principle of Management. Thank you, students, for listening.